受自然的逻辑，谁都无法解谜底。远离家乡，不胜唏嘘，幻化成秋叶，而我却像落叶归根，坠在你心间。几分忧郁，几分孤单，都心甘情愿。我的爱像落叶归根，家唯独在你身边。
For the past few decades, China's economy and industries have been rapidly growing. China has a population of over 1 billion people and currently has the second largest economy in the world. Although China's rapid industrialization brings with it many problems, the largest of them being pollution. China pollutes more than any other country in the world, and every year, thousands of Chinese citizens die from pollution-related diseases. The Chinese government has finally recognized that China has serious environmental problems, but is reluctant to create restrictions because they are scared that it will slow the nation's economic growth. Local Chinese politicians refuse to create laws that help restrict factories from polluting because they are afraid that environmental restrictions will slow industrialization. As a result, factories are free to release harmful chemicals into the air and pump their waste into the water. The few environmental laws that the government does create contain many loopholes which factories easily see through and are able to continue polluting as they wish. China also has a very mountainous geography, which means that there is little land for living. China has over 1 billion citizens who are forced to live in very compact areas because of China's geography. Also, since China has so many citizens, there are also a lot of cars and trucks in China, which pollute China's air and water. Pollution-related diseases are the second most common form of death in China, right behind smoking. Thousands of people every year die from pollution-related diseases, and many babies are born prematurely or with deformities because of pollution. Air pollution in China is so bad that many citizens wear masks in order to protect themselves against lung cancer. Clean water is also hard to come by in China, and many Chinese citizens' tap water is contaminated. People who often bathe in local rivers are actually bathing in chemical waste and risk getting cancer. Northern parts of China suffer from little rainfall, making the land very dry. In an attempt to help supply northern China with water, the Chinese are constructing the largest dam in the world called the Three Gorges Dam. Although, in order to construct the dam, residential areas must be flooded. Millions of Chinese residents are forced from their homes to higher ground in order to construct the dam. The construction of the dam is also causing massive landslides because of the flooding and the people who are living on high, unstable ground. China's strict government also arrests many citizens who try and stop factories from polluting. Wu Lihong is a Chinese citizen who attempted to stop factories from polluting. Lihong was able to clean up many of China's rivers, but later was arrested and accused of extortion. Many Chinese citizens believe that Lihong was framed because many factories did not like the restrictions that he was creating. Lihong was often beaten up by factory owners because of his actions. Many factories and equipment in China are very old and out of date. This old equipment pollutes much more than modern equipment does. The Chinese are not concerned in investing in new machinery in factories that do not pollute as much, and instead keep their out-of-date machinery, which are destroying the environment. China's wildlife is also greatly affected from China's environmental problems. Fish in China are often contaminated and poisonous, and many people get very sick from eating them. Also, crops in China often die from the air pollution, and crops that do survive are contaminated with microscopic particles from factories. China may currently have a very strong economy, but its environmental problems are holding the nation back and will only grow worse if they are not dealt with soon. China must fix these problems before more of their citizens die, and its government must learn to put the safety of their citizens before the strength of their economy. Hopefully in the near future, China will reduce its pollution while being able to maintain its strong economy.
塞满了家用，路就这样开始走，日不见太阳的暖，夜不见月光的蓝。 得不选择寒冷的开始，留下只拥有